welcome back to New Day Vlogs. Happy Saturday. Guys, I have to show you this. I'm so excited. I have chosen to do I know it looks white on camera, but I've decided instead of painting the whole kitchen this gray color here, I'm going to make most of it, since we have a small kitchen, this lighter off-white color. It's really odd, you guys. It's supposed to be a color called Glacial Stream, sorry. But when you actually look at it on the wall, it really looks, let me come over here and get a better view. It actually looks like an off-white. It doesn't look gray at all. It's supposed to be a little bit gray. But as you can tell up against like the white on the cabinets, which I'm getting ready to clean the kitchen up, but it's more just a little bit off-white. And you can tell, I guess, in person, it's kind of hard to see on film, that it is a little bit more off-whitish gray, a little bit. But guys, I love how this is turning out. I love the color contrast. I love how open it makes the kitchen. He just makes it look so spacious. Because our kitchen is, you know, galley style kitchen, and it's very small. I'm getting ready to clean the kitchen. Josh went to the grocery store. I've got groceries out, and I've got dishes I gotta clean. And I've got stuff everywhere from painting. But I'm working on this kitchen, you guys. Can't wait to get this done. But as you can tell, the contrast, you know, with just the accent wall is great. Because see, the color in the hallway, it's a lighter color. And with the kitchen be a light, I don't want it to be too much off-white color, so I decided to leave the accent wall that gray color. And plus, on top of that, I love my cow print, and I have decided to I decided that if I had put the lighter color on that wall too, it was going to make it like everything blend in together. So yep, I'm gonna have an accent wall, you guys. I'm gonna leave it and just keep everything just this really pretty, almost white color with just a little bit of contrast for the cabinets to be more bright. So love it. Wanted to show you guys that, and I will show you the finished product whenever it's done. These two little monkeys are outside. Look at that dog. Sun bathing. Uh-huh. She's like, I want to come in. She's such a diva, you guys. Such a diva. Sorry, I zoomed the wrong way. And they are just so spoiled. Uh-huh. Look at that pitiful look. At some point, you guys, I've got to stain the deck. Too many projects going on, but I need to do that before it becomes fall and winter. I'd like to go ahead and put we're actually going to stain it a medium to dark color. I just like the darker look of wood. And so I'm going to do like I don't want to make it super dark, but we're going to do an actual darker stain on the deck. So, and we are going to get these well, I should say the banister and pickets and all that replaced over time. But yeah. And Josh is actually trimming this bush. We're still trying to determine if we want it 2 foot off the ground or all the way down. I'm thinking right now 2 foot off the ground, so that we can round them. I don't know if this is going to kill it, hopefully not, but we're going to see.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Josh has worked really hard, and he's currently taking all this brush and stuff up to the road so that the brush pickup can take it. But this is what we've decided to do. We decided for now to leave them this tall, which is easier to maintain by keeping them rounded. And then down the road, I can actually probably put some kind of like decorative flower in between them, depending on how full they get. This one on the right, I wanted to take it down a little bit more, but the tree stump itself is really kind of tall. So we're probably just going to leave it just a hint taller than this one. And yeah, I don't know if these are going to come back out, you guys. They may. If you know anything about holly bushes, leave it in the comments below and let me know if you think that they'll come back out. The greenery, because I know that we cut them down quite far. And now we have all of this to take to the road. Anyways, you guys, I just got home a few minutes ago. I'm actually starting to house sit this weekend, and I've got to go to a lady's house and let her dogs out tonight. I just got back from there, and I had to work this morning, but I am getting ready to do some cleaning on the house. We have got plans to go to my husband's family's farm about 5 o'clock, and I've got about 2.5 hours right now because it's 2:30. So I'm going to try to get as much cleaning today done as I possibly can. The house needs it, as you can tell by the kitchen, because I've got stuff moved around from painting, and I'm just so excited about this paint, you guys. I think it's turning out really, really pretty. But yeah, so I've got to get started on cleaning. My camera battery died again, you guys. I have no idea what is up with this camera, but you know, on the last Biltmore video that I showed you of the Biltmore house, my camera was acting really weird that day, and I don't know what's going on with it, but I couldn't get the pictures to actually focus, to actually snap pictures and take pictures of the flower gardens. So I made videos of a lot of the flower gardens there, and unfortunately, once I edited the video and watched it on TV after I posted it for you guys, it wasn't just from walking, but I noticed that the camera was doing a little bit of shakiness, a little bit, which made it very like dizzying watching that video. So I'm so sorry, you guys, that it was acting so shaky and so forth. I got to get my husband to look at it because I'm not a techie person, and he bought this camera for me, and it's an expensive camera, so I am kind of like, what is going on? But the battery on top of it doesn't stay charged very long, which is kind of disappointing, especially if you film videos for YouTube. So I need to figure out what's going on or get a new camera one, so we will see. But I went yard selling this morning, you guys. I walked outside for a minute and went to the mailbox and noticed that my neighbor down the street was selling, you know, having a yard sale. So I got 3 things I wanted to show you really quick. First of all, I got this basket, you guys. It was $1, and I got it to put stuff in. When I'm walking around the house cleaning and I've got stuff that I need to put up, this basket is going to be great for just throwing my stuff in it and walking around the house and cleaning as I go and picking up stuff. And then after I clean the room, I can just take this basket full of stuff and put them where they belong. I got this bracelet, you guys. It's a snap bracelet. I think it's called a ginger snap bracelet. I love this. It's got a dog paw print on it, and it's adjustable. It's got this little thing here that you can put through these additional holes if you've got small, because I've got a smaller wrist, and so a lot of times I can't wear bracelets just because they don't fit. But the cool thing about this, let me get these out. The really cool thing about this is that these little things right here pop off, and you can replace them with different types of snaps. And these 3 actually came with it. I thought that was so cool, and it's so easy. You just take this and see, it pops right off. It's a little button thing that you pop in there, and so you can replace it with different ones. I love it. I just think it's so cool, and I love how it's got 3 different types of chains that are connected. But yeah, I got that for $10, you guys. My neighbor down the street that was selling it, she said she paid $50 for it, but she sold it for 10. And I just thought that was a really good price. I wasn't going to talk her down anymore because we're neighbors and I try to support the neighborhood yard sales. So I need to have one myself coming soon because we've got a whole bunch of stuff I need to get rid of. But I got that. And then the last thing that I got this thing for my husband. It was $5. It is a chef's fork thermometer. It's one of those things that you can poke, hot dogs and stuff on the grill with, but it has a temperature thing on it that you can actually tell if it's well done, medium rare, or rare. And it was $5, and you guys, I just thought that was a really good deal. So yeah. So those are my yard sale finds. And then my husband last night went to Barnes & Noble's, and I have this magazine that's one of my favorite magazines called Where Women Create. I love this magazine. They're really quite pricey, but he surprised me and brought one home last night, and here it is. These are $14.99, you guys. They're very expensive, but I love these magazines, and it's basically just magazines for women who have businesses, and it kind of shows where they do their arts and the crafts and shows their space, and it gives a little information about their business and what they do and how they achieve their products. And so I love reading stuff like that. So yeah, he picked that up for me. So those are the exciting things that we've recently got. Anyway, I'm going to stop jibber jabbering. I've got to get this house cleaned up as much as I can before we leave, so I'm just going to shut up, stop talking, and get to it. And I probably will not do a goodbye at the end of this video, just because I've got to get dressed and get ready to go. But I hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, please do give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel so that you can get future video updates and keep up with my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys back on Tidy Up Tuesday. You guys have a super fabulous week and lots of love. Bye. Guys, I meant to tell you, my husband bought us a food saver the other day. He is wanting us to start cooking more at home just because eating out is just so unhealthy. So I wanted to show you, he got us some food saver containers, and the actual food saver that he got is one that you can actually pull this thing out right here, and it sucks the air out of those containers I just showed you. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna try to start buying a bunch of beef and stock up on beef and stuff for the freezer, so that we'll have that. And it vacuums and seals it, and it basically sucks all of the air out of it so the food lasts longer. And it comes in these, you can actually make your own bags, or it comes with some bags which are right here. And these are really thick bags. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. So let's get started cleaning up this kitchen. I just wanted to show you that while I had a second. Okay.